Glory to our Lord, praise him in land and sky, who created everything by one single word, depending on glance of Lord. The Lord is wholeness, knowledge, power, and pleasure, ours is only the shadow that covers us all. We adore you, O Lord, for infinite grace, for making us worthy to live and enter into your world. The creation is awaiting to be finished.
The great work is finished indeed. The machine rotates and the Creator takes a rest. It walks on its axis for billions of years till one wheel requires to repair. Start your infinite journey. Take pleasure once again, passing beneath my feet, and you, Lucifer, fell silent? You just stand presumptuously? Do not you find a word to eulogize me, the Lord?
For which reason I should, praising materials endowed by attributions without they knowing to be created, it is none of my sense. Altering then is none of my power. Some balls are moved by gravitation, chasing each other, awakening self-awareness in some worms, while it became full, but then cold and immobile slab remains to be doomed to fail by human being, who is allowed acting as God instead of you, provoking your anger one. Your creation gets spoiled, ruined, destroyed by crown of creation, and the whole creation which reason for.
I shall enjoy only homage, and shall not tolerate criticism.
I cannot provide else than my essence. You are praised by this vile horde, and you should be praised by them. You gave birth to them, like light to its shade, but I have lived forever.
Ah, shameless! Weren't you born by material either, where your power has been before?
I could ask you too.
I am planning for infinite time and living inside the thought that was created now.
Don't you feel in your ideas the bleak emptiness which limits all of your creations? The name of this limitation is Lucifer, the eternal spirit of denial. I got defeated against you because I am doomed to fail countless times, though. But I start battle over and over again, and eventually I never be really defeated. The death follows life, the depression happiness, the doubt the hope. But I am everywhere. If all of these happen, I will be there. How can I adore you, knowing you this way?
Get the hell away, malefic figure. I have a power to destroy you, though, yet I spare you. Instead, I let you struggle and slag, you hatred alien, being obsessed by endless delusions, that you are shaking your chains in vain with. Your battle is bobbish against Lord, a torturing feeling of your unkind. Loneliness, only.
You won't get rid of me so easily! Like useless tool. We are created together. I claim my share of creation.
Be as you want it to be. Take a look at the ground. 2 of trees of Eden will be cursed, and then will be yours. You can see them amongst the trees, because they are the tallest, sharply separated from others at the middle.
Oh, those are measured by stingy hands, since you are the greatest. But even the feet-sized soil is sufficient for me. Where the denial sets feet will demolish your work with your false harmony.
To live for living. How sweet, how beautiful feeling that we are taken care.
I see, woman. That dependency is your life philosophy. Anyway, I got thirsty. Look at the fruit, hanging on tree. Look how temptingly it looks back.
I pick one.
Beware, human. The whole world is yours. But these 2 trees must be avoided. Harming spirit owns its fruits, and eternal death awaits for all who dare to find a joy of these fruits.
Wonderful order, but seemingly serious.
But why are these trees more beautiful than the others, and why is it forbidden to enjoy their fruits?
Why is the sky blue? Why is the garden green? Following the rules without question is enough for us. Lean onto my chest.
We need not fear the future, though. And if glory is faded, I find it down in your eyes, Adam. Where would I be anywhere else outside you? Who was created by our desire, like sun its own light for not being lonely, paints itself on surface of water, dallying with own image, rejoicing to find a mate, nobly forgetting that's pay imitation, which copes with its own fire, that could head into nothingness with own creator.
Do not speak this way, Eva, ashaming me. What is voice for without hearing by anyone? What is beam for without catching by color? What would I be without painting? In your image like echo in flower, within where I can love myself.
Why do I listen this soft dalliance? How do turn away, or I get affected by such shame that could make a cold and calculating meaning jealous of childish temper.
What would be this?
I have no idea.
Then we should ask.
Why am I late again? Let us get the party started. I send them to hell, I swear. But why? Why do I struggle with tempting weapon of knowledge and ambition, instead of hugging over them as shelter for saving their hearts, rising the risk? But why do I bother with thinking, since who dares wins?
The storm is coming! Run away, woman!
Oh, really?
Stop, graceful lady. Let me admire you for a minute, and find joy in your shape.
Ah, finally, a masculine word. I don't mind. I let you stare at me. Pleasure for man, praise for woman.
How innocent, how pure, and yet how sensual and lustful.
Now tell me who you are. You came to us from up or down.
As you wish. For us they are all the same. There is no up or down. They are axioms of mortals, merely.
I did not know there are other meaningful creatures, except us.
Oh, there are so many things you are not aware of, and you will not even be, or that pious pater would have created you, shaping from dust, for sharing the knowledge of world with you. He tells what you should fear of, and which fruits you are allowed to eat. You glorify him, and he supports you. He says and leads you like tamed animal, making you realize you do not need anything else in your life.
What should I realize? Do not I feel the blessing in sunshine, and sweet joy of existence, the endless grace of the Lord, who made me the Lord of earth?
Whether the little worm feels the same, eating the forbidden fruit away from you, or the eagle hunting down the little bird, what makes you special? A spark of lighting inside you, a motion of endless power, like froth of some bubbling brook, brighten up for a minute, to fall again in that common grayish stream, down. Yes, a thought may have given which rises in your unconscious being, and would make you adult, relying on your own ability to choose between good and evil, to live your life on by own liberating yourself from your creator. But it is better to stagnate in your hemlock, as worm in feces, ending up with no knowledge. Resting in delusion is comfort. Supporting ourselves is noble, but tough.
You tell seriously big things! I get dizzy with hearing them!
I get excited. You tell gorgeous and revolutionary new thoughts.
But the knowledge alone would not be sufficient to be embodied in great work. This requires immortality either. What is Breivik's differences? These two trees are mine. They hide those abilities. They are banned from you to be your creator, to have knowledge about everything God has. And if you enjoy another one, you stay forever young.
Our creator is ruthless indeed.
Beware, human! I warn you once again!
What is this voice again? And who are you? You look like us!
Just look the eagle on the sky, roaming amongst clouds. Look at the mole down, working with piece of ground. Both see the world from different perspective. The underworld is outside of your sight, and the human that is the highest for you. As for dog is the dog, the main ideal, and it respects you by accepting you as owner. But to like in that manner, you look down on it, standing over proudly as its destiny, blessing and cursing it as its god. We look down on you similarly, as proud citizens of Ghost Country.
And you would be one of them.
Yep, the strongest among strong, standing close to Throne of Lord, benefiting from most beautiful glorifications.
Why did you not remain on the bright sky? Why did you come to this dust world?
I fed up with the eternal second place. I got bored with the unanimous, monotonous, overregulated life, hearing unceasingly the immature, childish-voiced heavenly choir. Their praise is everything, taking bad nothing. I yearn for struggle and disharmony. That begets power, blessing with promise of new world order, where the spirit can achieve greatness, walking in its own path. Who is brave follows me.
The Lord says we get punished for following different path.
Why he would punish us, since if he devoted the path that he wants us to follow, he would have created us that way. That the sinner inclination cannot lead us anywhere from that path anyway.
You cheat on me. Woman, the Lord said, the no is no.
See, the first philosopher appears. So many will follow you, my cute sister, who will discuss this a million ways, over and over again. So many of them will end up in Bedlam, and so many will be discouraged by fear, but virtually no one will achieve the noble goal. So stop overthinking. Everything has endless sides and shades, where no one is right, no one is wrong. Everything is up to approach. Whoever discovers all sides of truth eventually ends up with knowing less than before started, realizing the whole effort is worth nothing. The death of act is reasoning.
I pick this one.
That fruit is cursed.
And so what? Whoever dares wins. Let's follow the spirit.
Just do that. See what will happen. Get to know everything what God knows. See with spirit's eyes.
See, nothing bad happened. Taste the knowledge. Adam, why are you naked? But why am I naked?
Do not waste a valuable time and energy. This is the tree of immortality. Grab the never-returning opportunity, or you'll lose it forever.
Stop, sinners. I leave you. Let us see your lives and abilities without me.
This is the end. What will happen to us?
No, it is only a beginning. Are you upset with jumping into unknown?
Not at all. This is only the first shock of my wakefulness. Get a hell away anywhere from here, woman. This place offers joy, fun and bliss no any longer. It is our home not anymore. This is mine instead of world. I can cope with it, protecting it from beast, and I force it to be productive to me.
I, in turn, make an arbor to remind me to lost Eden.
How great words left your lips. The family and property will be the dual motivation of this world, where all pleasures and pain will come from. And these two ideas start growing increasingly, till become home and industry, parents of every greatness, and devourers of its own children.
You used to talk in rebuses, promising knowledge. I sacrificed pleasure of instinct for this to be great, with struggling. And what is the result, since I smarter just a little more?
Do not you feel yet?
What should I feel?
This, for instance.
What was this? It is damn bad feeling.
The knowledge which sometimes hurts, the pain among others, the twin sister of pleasure.
I already feel indeed. Once the Lord left me in bleak loneliness with empty hands. Since I left him too, I am the master of my own destiny. What I earn can claim with all rights for it.
Vain puppet! Now you turn your back to sky defiantly. But I await the moment when you weep back yourself, like a little stray pet hearing a lighting.
This is my pride merely, that I will be the mother of the world.
Glorious idea. What the heart of woman carries, capturing the sinner poverty and misery.
But what can I owe her, my bare existence, since to become worthy of her attention is the fruit of my sweat only, the pleasure of palm of water provides I must earn by my increasing thirst. The price of her honey sweet kiss is the depression that follows, my satisfaction stagnates, or progress is merely an illusion. But if the chain of gratitude is dropped down from my arms, that would set me free to create and rule again, with requiring no assistance. Yes, I would have coped with my own power, but you cannot save me from heavy chain, which bounds me to earthly dust of my body. I feel without knowing its name, perhaps a strand of hair or something more mebershing that captures my proud soul. I would jump up to sky, but my body pulls me back to the ground. If the imagination seduces my mind so high, the hunger forces me back to this fallen angel.
And this boundary is stronger than me.
This is the case. Exactly. Yes, you are a weak ghost with no real power. If this invisible spider net neither means nothing, nor can be noticed by 100,000 beings flying into that net, but who really foist to be captured, can be a higher spirit only, because no one else tasted ever wish of freedom. The rest is just fly into your smud face only.
They can do it because they are spirits like me. Or do you really think just because my power is hidden is not strong? Never dare to assume who creates and ruins sits in shade, because you would get terrified seeing that power. Only the work of human hands makes noise. That is delimited by brief existence.
Let me see that work, only for a minute. My chest swells by pride to see who I am.
I am is a silly phrase. You were and will be. Eternal existence and mildew are all lives. But take a look around and see, with ghost eyes.
And these two streams, which run around us with buzz to make me scared of being swept away. And yet I feel a vital effect of it. But what is this?
I feel in the same way. If you'll fight with beast or take care of my garden. I look around this wild world, seeing no friends and relatives who save me and encourage. At those old good days, everything was much more simpler, resting in my sweet ignorance.
The ground moves beneath my feet, that I considered solid and unshaken, turning into flaming material. What will happen to my locked personality and body, which as a solid tool I trusted arrogantly? And what about my great ambitions and big plans which equally triggered trouble and pleasure? They will become dust, while my other body parts turn into vapor and water. Every word, idea, thoughts in my brain will turn into nothing. I am burning with everything. This sinister fire was created by mysterious spirit to make its creator abhorred of my ashes. What knowledge is worth if I have to die in my torturing loneliness, with embarrassing feeling and desolation? Oh, why my creator pushed me away. That instinct might be adored but not appreciated, and I craved for knowledge in vain.
If your soul is so petty that you are freezing with no protecting hand, and you wish to be dependent and subjugated, I call a god for you, who is even more merciful and nice than that antediluvian pater was.
Who the heck are you, freak? I didn't call you.
What you see weak in heavenly circle, it is on the ground endlessly strong. So here I am, obeying the word of spirit, but keep in mind, provoking and governing are different things. If I shall be embodied in my own image, you will bow before it, and these two worms here will not be spared, but annihilated.
Tell me, the mother of nature, how can human approach your proud closeness if he accepts you as his god?
I can be found everywhere, in clouds, in trees, in stones, in water. I will be there. If he seeks me with strong desire, I will appear.
Thank you, Great Spirit.
Adam, look.
Dancing, nymphs.
Look at the kind face of our sisters. Look how they greet us charmingly. There's no more desolation. So many joys are waiting for us. The bliss, return it to our life. They nourish us with encouragement, eliminating our doubts by advise us. If we are upset or feeling sad, they make us happy, leaving no room for regret.
I would not even ask for advice at Better Place, as you would not get advice which is not yet decided from these kind and cute fairly figures, who answer whatever you will from them, looking at your leer and innocent heart, with smiling face, getting scared. If you be depressed, they accompany you 100 images, but still unaltered as fresh shade of curious mind.
What is this game worth? Which takes place before me. I am not obsessed in it anyway. Only one mystery more that I got. Do not game me, Lucifer. No any longer. Let me know everything which you promised with fruit of knowledge.
Your knowledge will be damn painful, and you will end up begging for ignorance. But I am patient, knowing the minute pleasure you must earn with struggle. You have to pass so many examines and trials in your life with so many disappointments to understand every essential.
You talk about patience with ease. The eternal life is your share. But for me, having no chance to enjoy the taste of eternal life's fruit, only a brief existence is given, which urges me to hurry before my time ends.
If the Son of Man is wise enough to resist finding superficial joy in our dance,
everything is possible, my sister. The sensual pleasure is no longer enough. The man requires reason.
Everything that lives long. The century-old tree, the one-day-old insect, spending their time with wishes, not the time that what passes. We are getting older. 1 century or 1 day. They are all the same. Do not be afraid. Your goal will be fulfilled at the same way. Just do not funk. Personality is doomed to stick in your mud body. As you can see, the army of ants, or the swarm of bees, 1,000 workers, moving, acting up and down, blindly, failing miserably, but the whole as one constant being, is alive in unified harmony, acting and fulfilling the purpose of existence. Until the doom day the fool stands, your body will fall apart at the same way, but you will be resurrected in 100,000 components, having to restart nothing. If you would sin, you will get punished in your Son, continuing your misery in him, and what you will experience, feel, learn, and earn will be your property for millions of years.
This is the glance into past for Ulster. But the heated wish of my young heart is different. Show my future instead. Let me see what I struggle and suffer for.
Make me possible to see it either, whether my charm and beauty last forever.
Okay, I do not mind. Whatever. I make both of you possible to see till end of the future.
Do you hear it? We'll travel.
During the vision of your dream, you will see into the future. If you see it in vain, how meaningless of your struggles, how tough where the ways lead you to. Do not run away. I take to sky a little beam, and the name of this vision is hope, but do not blame.
Look at him.
The King of Kings, a worthy heir to the dynasty.
Strong like his father, he certainly possesses a lion heart.
He ought to be strong in order to run the state, his destiny in hands of Osiris, Anubis, Amun, and Horus.
Thus the dynasty which we founded will last for thousands of years.
I am the majestic king. My people ask with concern, who are worth living only for my greatness. What bothers me that prevents resting on pillow of my throne, since everything is mine both on land and sky. what my heart still yearns for. All taxes I collect is devoured by constant warfare. I do not earn that. I feel emptiness in this grandiose, but still meaningless greatness. But my people are not allowed to figure out my pain. If they feel sorry for me, and empathy is a clear sign of love, but a huge barrier of respect, since I love them too, but the godlike Pharaoh cannot afford to show human face.
Where are you, stray priest? Show yourself. Bow before your Pharaoh.
There is such power that even a Pharaoh must bow before. You are too young and inexperienced to be fully aware of your cosmic insignificance.
Beware, priest! When you are talking to your king, I am the Lord of Land and Sky, adoring me as required.
Just like arcade with no columns, you are nothing without me. I am the pillar of your realm.
I was a witness of rising and falling many kings. Your father, grandfather, and so many. I survived all as you will learn the painful lesson. No war without me declared. No tax collected. The whole empire shall be collapsed that you have not earned. Just inherited by rising my hand. No power with no religion can be maintained. No state with no propaganda can ever prevail. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and end, the shade and light. No matter you are slave or lord, the result is the same. I am the source of your power, a shadow of your might.
One thing you tend to forget, Lucifer. I am the king of whole priesthood as well.
Each and every king can be replaced with a new one.
As every priest as well.
I brag with bigger practice in replacing process than you'll ever have.
Is this true of creating new dynasty each and every time? Once you get rejected by any of us, I remind you, I have no son yet. Keep in mind, priest, we are in same boat, but I am the captain, the son of gods.
Yes, we need each other. Like light and darkness. We both checkmate each other. And no one of us can move without another one. Why don't you accept me as mentor? We achieve greatness together. I make you a hero of your people.
Nothing is greater than me. The King of Kings. You will never be considered superior, not equal either.
You will regret soon that you dared to challenge my power. Great King. Osiris, Seth, Rehather, Isis, Horus, Anubis, Thor, bees, all are merely fictions. They are the creation of mind in order to keep masses under control and fear. Only I am the real. Isn't familiar. I could have destroyed you when you were smaller than any of my creatures.
I am the king of day and night, land and sky. I am the king of the Lord of Snakes. They cannot hurt me anyway. The gods protect me. All of your power depends on my grace. Keep in mind I have authority taking it back anytime. Maybe you made a mistake with not destroying me when you could have done.
I see what I have to realize. You don't shy back from your shadow. The gods protect you indeed. Come on, great king. Be pragmatic once in your life.
What can you offer, what I don't already have?
I tell you what you will lose with rejecting my assistance.
I am the king of land and sky. I am the king of day and night. I am the king of peace and war. I am the king of the lords and slaves, and woe to any of them who dares to raise glance at me, the king of kings.
This is your fault, slave!
Oh no! Do not hurt him! He has only one fault. He is a human being.
He is an animal like you, slave!
Wait, let her talk.
I ask in vain, who never shared our misery. He has no way to understand our pain. The tune of my voice is quiet. The throne is so high.
You raised glance at your king. Don't you fear of me? I would hand you over the executioner, but some weird and alien feeling has possessed my heart, which pushes even the great Pharaoh, the cold stone idol, down to dust.
This is again one of Fred's, which you were surrounded with, reminding you mockingly of your caterpillar being. If you would fly self-sufficiently as butterfly, this thin thread runs around my fingers so fast, that is why I shall not tear it.
Do not do that, which insulting, but enjoyable.
But moaning beneath it is indecent from a wise king.
What can I do, Cobra Priest?
There is no other way out of misery. Just a knowledge denies the existence of this hidden thread, laughing so roughly at power and material.
I can neither deny nor laugh.
It hurts, I know.
Only the life hurts, but no any longer.
Don't say that. You wouldn't have loved me so far if you die once you find me.
What is worth of dust, moving stones forward pyramids, for sake of strong, breeding offsprings for a livestock of rulers, to be ruled and dying, millions for one.
Oh, how terrifying speech is this.
Just an agony of dying.
And what is the meaning?
Great Pharaoh, why do you care about this? I do not claim that seeing dying will be pleasurable feeling, only one slave less on the world.
For you, he is a livestock. For me, the entire world. Who will love me if you're gonna die?
I won't anymore. Forget me, woman. Forever. Now, I'm free.
He is dead! Take it away!
I will love you from now. Go up with me, lady. The jewelry of throne is suited better to your odd naughtiness than chain of slavery. You are the princess of charm, as I am the duke of power. We had to find each other anyway. This occasion had happened by the will of gods.
O great king, I know that your command is a doom of people. I don't even hesitate to obey. Just give me a little time to get used to this dizzying heights where I suddenly find myself. Then, you make an order.
Do not mention order once again. My realm can never lean over the words of order and command.
That, sufficient for this time. If the order does not hurt me, do not be jealous of my tears that are dropped for dead. How gorgeous he was.
Gorgeous and dead, how controversial this is. The calmness mocks my stiving, or it is a pathetic smile on my vanity.
Escaped slave that defies you, being stronger than a chain.
Peace for dead, glory for living ones. They don't feel your tears. Come to me, woman. Take a rest on my chest. But what is the wrong, you scared?
You haven't heard the woe of people.
I noticed it first time in my life. It is not some beauteous tune indeed. Do not listen to it. Kiss me instead. Forget the outside world. And you, priest, make yourself useful with making the masses silent.
I cannot do that. This is already the right of people. Together, forever, under same yoke.
My lady, you suffer, and I don't know the way to fix this via your heart, feeling the world crying for help.
O Pharaoh, crash on me by anger. But forgive me if the sorrow of my people cannot let me calm down. I know well that I am your humble slave, only with one purpose in my life, making you happy and satisfied. I am willing to forget everything outside your greatness. But if the people, this being with million lips screaming outside, bearing the whip on their back, as I, separated daughter of people, feel inside my heart all of their pains.
And I am with you in your misery, millions for one. The dead say that too.
O Pharaoh, gloomy message, and I am the reason for it. Chase me away from here, or teach me how I could be deaf to hear the misery of my people.
You are proven to be a better master than me, because you teach me to hear the woe of my people. I shall not hear it again. What is the glory worth to one, which is earned by suffering of millions, in Wamai resurrected? feel in their pains 1,000,000 times, while pleasure of greatness and glory only once.
O great Pharaoh, you adore something which is not as great as you, since the masses are doomed to act according to role that prevails in every order, because it was designed to do so. It is better to preserve even for today that you want to throw away, because they gain nothing with removing king, searching a new one. Or do you think you can afford to sit on shoulders of people without they feel the necessity of it?
Why do they scream as the servitude would hurt them?
It hurts, though, but they do not know what hurts, since every man yearns for power of his destiny, the feeling and not the brotherhood, which chases the mass man to flag of freedom, not for feeling liberation, but for treason. They are the crowd, albeit they are not aware of it, but harasses them, unconsciously rising for everything which is new, denying the already existing, hoping to see embodied dream about happens. In turn, the people are a deep sea. No any beam of sun can penetrate through it. It is dark at the bottom, and only the shines waves throw up to surface, and whatever it is, that is exactly you.
Why me?
You or someone else related to you, in whom the instinct of people rises. Who is his admired champion of freedom, dares to usurp your shining throne, while the mass, gaining nothing, changes name, but the master remains.
How endless circle is your reasoning, from which there is no way out?
Oh, there is a way out, just enough to give some chosen individuals chain and ring, or another toy, saying, I shall rise you over the people, which makes you noble, and they began to believe it, and tolerate you, despising them as they start to despise their fellow citizens.
Do not bring me into temptation with these seductive words. Get away with slaves and servants, set them all free. But hurry, when I'll regret it must be too late.
O great king, it is too good to be true. You are greater than I would have ever imagined.
What is the point of power if you are never being loved? Only for your status, but not an honest way.
Go ahead selfishly and arrogantly on your way. But trust me, if the stream comes, you will drift with it, and not the opposite.
Let this work beneath my feet not be finished as warning ruin for those who seize too much power, as a big question mark to weak and strong.
People and slaves! Your great king! The king of day and night, land and sky, peace and war! The king of kings has heard your request, and made a decision. From this time, the peasants are relieved from civil servitude. According to the order of great Pharaoh, you are all allowed to return home. Your families, to your peasant work, even outside of season at winter time. And the slaves are emancipated altogether.
Easy to say, but we have nothing to eat at home. All grains we harvested are rotten in the storage of the state, while we are doomed to starve to death in a bad season and eat a flesh of our children.
See the spirit of the mob. Nothing is good enough to them. When they are oppressed, they subjugate themselves. But once they get liberated, they have a voice with it. If I offer my finger, they claim my arm. All right, your king will make a decision soon. Await it. Anything else?
Yes, we are slaves, living never with opportunity of freedom. We can go nowhere. We have no home. Most of us were born in slavery. Our lives were tough, but at least predictable. We cannot eat freedom.
We demand what belongs to us. Nothing else. The payment of our hard labor. We are right, because we are the people.
How lucky I am to be a witness of the historical monument of rising the first demagogue, the champion of people, who is one people. Once he seizes power, he forgets where he came from altogether. Go on, the future is yours. Once the masses fail to listen to sages and philosophers, they ought listen to false preachers. I let his greatness know, the result of his achievement. It is not about sacrificing power for love anymore, but replacing order with chaos.
See, brothers, the priest runs away. Take back what is ours.
The masses see weakness in your order, but bow before your greatness. I do not want you to think by using force.
What is greatness for if it slides between us like a cold snake?
See, the woe of people is no longer a matter.
O woman, how pure and narrow is your worldview. But this attracts the proud man. Only the tenderness that makes the might to bow before, as protector parent hugs the helpless being of her son.
Oh, great Pharaoh, I may make you bored with this speech that seems pointless. Forgive me for not being smarter.
You do not want to be so either. I have too much wit even without you. The embodied power finds a shelter in your arms, not for knowledge that I can find in my library more effectively. Just talk whatever you want, no matter it is smart or dumb, who asks and what. I don't care what a little bird is singing about. I just enjoy the singing, be a flower only. We love it only for its beauty, and only the longing can wake me up from intoxication. Let me see the future. What will happen to my reputation?
Do not you feel when you are kissing that soft, lukewarm wind touching your face and then flies forward, a thin layer of dust, all that was left behind, which will be doubled a year after, but swells up to feet during centuries. Guess what will happen during thousands of years? Your name will be buried into the hill of sand. In garden of pleasure, a jackal roars, settling down with its horde of beggars and vagabonds.
Awful prediction.
You do not have to worry about that. Your spirit vanishes, though, but your body still remains, lasting forever till the end of the world, as a mummy. Oh yeah, the subject of wonder for school kids, a tourist attraction. Alone between glass walls, with distorted face, which is too blurry to get recognized, proving the fact that death makes us equal.
After death, I join gods, unlike others.
A lowest-ranked god or demigod. The servant of Osiris, if you wish.
What happened?
The mob, great king, taking advantage of your generosity, started to loot the state-owned storages and attacked the officials. We had to prevent it.
Get out of my head, hellish vision, cursed ambition. The slogan rings in my ears as echo in empty canyon. Millions for one. But if this is the case, the opposite also must be true. One for millions. And if I put it into practice, I can do it only in free state. It cannot be possible anywhere else. Let the individual perish if the public will prevails, which makes millions as one giant whole. Everyone must equal to everyone. From this time we are all equal. We build a new society on the ruins of old one. Society where one is for millions, we build a state where are no slaves and no masters.
I am afraid, great king! It is not that easy as sounds like! The time is not yet ready for egalitarian society! As you can see with your own eyes, the people don't understand your ennobling thoughts. The state is too frigid to endure even the tiniest change! Like casting under focused blow, splits into parts, leaving only the hill of debris behind! On ruins of tyranny, only chaos starts growing.
I am the king of day and night, the land and sky, the peace and war, the king of kings. And if I decide to not to be the society, must follow me on the way of equality.
And willing, they follow you, declaring yourself one of them only. Why you, or rather, the new king with new dynasty, will wipe you away with your heresy. This society is designed for millions for one pattern, where the king acts as a puppet only, leaving no room for formatting the power, since the power formats you. And if one has no choice, that one is a slave by definition. You are a slave of your society, and you don't need to lift a stone to be. Your status is only a false reality.
Perhaps you are right. This world cannot be reformed. Since the Empire was born with cancer, I would like to see myself in different vision, in different world.
Would you leave even me, your crush here, now, when we finally find each other?
I would, moreover I will. I will leave here everything. The love, the power, my people, the throne, the status, and even you. I don't need to wear crown anymore. It will be useless where I get to. I am no longer your king, as the chain of slavery fell down from your neck. I threw the crown down as symbol of oppression, dreaming another world. The better one which isn't spoiled by spirit of tyranny in some virginal dimension.
Oh, my king, I'm waiting you with broken hope. If you will ever return, your heart will find shelter in my arms.
Yes, I feel I will find you in cleaner form, and you shall not hug me on command, but as equal partner of mine. All right, Lucifer, I am ready to travel. Lead me on way to new goals. I wasted too much time for this dead end.
As you wish, great king, but it will hurt you only for a minute.
This is unbearable price for better life.
See, you in other life, in some better one.
This is the afterlife, cannot be else. Who are you, alien?
I am you! Your body, everything is a lie about afterlife. Your status is nothing here. The death makes us equal. You weren't beloved for yourself in your entire life, only for your status and power. And you didn't love anyone! Neither that slave girl. You didn't bother asking her name. For you, she was a woman only. But you left her as you left everything. Only my cold face looks back at you for eternity as distorted reflection of your personality.
No, I won't die. Lucifer gave me an escape route to second life. This gate leads me to a better world where social justice prevails, leaving no room for inequality. I will be reborn in new body, in new life, remembering nothing from this nightmare.
You cannot run a witch gate hides the paradise. The death makes us equal. You'll return sooner than you imagine, and I wait you here.